Although it looks quaint, you may want to check before you cross this bridge. And this one looks brand new in comparison. But when it comes to getting repairs from federal stimulus money, it's the newer concrete span that will receive some attention and the rickety wooden one that's left out. According to an analysis by the Associated Press, tens of thousands of the nation's most decayed or unsafe bridges, like this one, must wait for repairs, as states are choosing to spend stimulus money on those in better shape.
States are only able to do simple paving, maybe some bike paths, very simple projects.
President Barack Obama had billed his stimulus as a way to rebuild the nation's crumbling infrastructure.
We'll invest more than $100 billion and create nearly 400,000 jobs rebuilding our roads, our railways, our dangerously deficient dams, bridges, and levees.
But 2 years after 13 people were killed in the Minnesota bridge collapse, officials in nearly every state are ignoring all but a handful of the more than 150,000 bridges that engineers have labeled deficient or obsolete.
Certainly, those bridges that are getting priority, they're not necessarily the bad bridges. In many cases, they're just repaving the perfectly good bridges.
That's mainly because the stimulus was designed for so-called shovel-ready projects, those that can begin quickly and provide immediate jobs. This is one of those. Just a few miles from the Capitol, it's gotten grades of good and fair, yet it's slated for work that's being paid for by the stimulus. Then there's this one in West Virginia, which got a rating of 3 out of 100. It has gaping holes in the wood planks, railings are missing pieces, and cars can only traverse it one at a time, and it's not getting a dime from the stimulus.
Well, I mean, look, how many bridges you got that's got metal laying on it that you got to travel across the metal?
And a matter of time, if that sign's right, 3 ton or 6,000 pounds, that it might collapse.
Local officials, though, say they're not worried.
We have a bridge that has been reviewed by the structural engineers with the Department of Highways. They feel that the bridge is safe.
Still, some bridges, like this one in Virginia, need repair and will get it. But it's the exception and not the rule, and that has some members of Congress upset.
And mark my word, we will be back here. We will be changing this because unemployment is going up. The easy projects have gotten done. People aren't working, and major projects are not getting attention.
Fair or not, drivers in West Virginia will have to wait until at least 2011 before they can cross this span and not have to worry about getting to the other side. Jackie Beshara, The Associated Press.